So tell us about you. What do you do today, and what ultimately got you there?
Sure. Well, today I work as a consultant at a firm called Innosight. Innosight's a strategy and innovation consulting firm. It was started about 20 years ago by the late, great Harvard Business School professor Clayton Christensen. All of our work is typically for large organizations. We help them figure out how to innovate, how to create the next version of themselves. I've been there for 16 years or so. Before that, I did a very brief stint at McKinsey. And before that, I actually did a graduate degree in physics of all things. I, at one point, thought I was going to go into academia, but during graduate school, I decided to redirect into the business world, and that's where I've been ever since.
Excellent. Well, that's great. Sounds like an adventurous career and a fun one, helping companies deal with some of these important challenges and real challenges. So let's talk about the challenges related to customers. So before we jump into actually the meat of the book, I think a nice starting question: why'd you write it? What was the prompt for you that made you say to yourself, I need to kind of bring this to the world?
Yeah, there are a few reasons, but there's some personal reasons and professional reasons. I'd say the personal reason was I always just wanted to take a crack at writing a book on my own. I have long been a kind of frustrated wannabe writer. At least I've imagined myself to be. I had the chance to co-author a couple of books over the years, but I wanted to try and write one on my own. And I love books. It's one of the things I spend the most time on is reading, and I probably spend even more time acquiring them and not reading them, but it's one of my favorite things. And so I've always really admired authors, and so I wanted to see if I could pull off actually writing one. So that was kind of a personal perspective. And then professionally, I just thought there was a gap in the market for an accessible, easy to understand way that anybody working, not specialized, market research with PhD type people, but rather just a general audience, to learn how they can have useful conversations with customers that they serve or that they want to serve, and do that in a way that's authentic, that is mutually satisfying for the person they're talking to, and elicits useful information in the sense that it helps them figure out ways to help those people or those organizations. And I didn't think there was anything really out there like that. And I thought there was an audience for it. And so that was the motivation.